Good evening. My name is Michelle Howard. I'm here once again interviewing another Chicago torture victim. He is also another co-author of the book Torture by Blue, a Chicago Police Torture Story. Oh, can you please tell your viewers your name and your age?
My name is Mark Clements, and I'm 54 years of age.
Okay, Mr. Clements, can you tell me when and why you were arrested?
Well, I was arrested in 1981. A apartment building had been set afire. Four people died in the fire, and typically that's why I was arrested and taken down to the police station.
Okay, well, can you tell me about your torture?
Yes, being inside of the police station interrogation room, and it was located at Area 3 Violent Crimes, 39th in California. It has since now moved to Weston and Belmont. But being placed inside that interrogation room in 1981, I was called Nigger Boy, Nigger MF. I was beaten my arms, my shoulders, my stomach, smacked, and I had my genitals and testicles grabbed and squeezed.
Wow, that was terrible. And how old were you?
I was 16 years old.
Do you remember any of the police officers that tortured you?
Yes. The police officer that tortured me, his name was Detective John McCann. That was the only police detective in my case. Now, psychological torture, it was Daniel McQueenie and his partner, James Higgins.
Were they white or were they black?
All of them were Caucasian, white.
Okay. Do you remember who the state's attorney was when you were arrested?
Yes, it was Richard Delly, who later became to be Chicago's mayor in 1989.
Okay, and who was the state's attorney when you went on trial?
It was also Richard M. Delly.
Okay. Did the state's attorney's office ever tell you or your attorneys before or after the trial that there were other torture victims that had made claims against some of the same officers?
No, none of the judge, prosecutors, or anyone associated with the criminal justice system ever told me about anything about tortures in the city of Chicago. However, it was very visible within the Cook County Jail as men were shipped to the county jail from the police stations, and all of them exhibited signs of being tortured by police.
Okay. Do you ever think about why the state's attorneys never told you anything about the other torture victims?
Well, to keep intact how they use these tortures to basically enhance their careers and to climb up the political ladder based off of taking poor black and brown people to police stations and torturing confessions from them.
So, Mr. Clemens, when did you find out about the other torture victims?
Well, I found out while being incarcerated inside of the Illinois Department of Corrections by attending basically the law library and talking to other people that were also incarcerated and learning that, you know, them that other men were also making the same similar claims as I were making.
Okay, so how much time did you remain in prison?
28 years of my life I served behind a prison wall.
From the age of 16?
From the age of 16.
Just a mere child.
Yep, a mere child.
Wow. So, how did you get out of prison?
Well, back in the year of 2009, my mom's was sick. She was dying from cancer. So the state's attorney basically wrote up a plea agreement that I would be released, time served, serving 28 years inside of the Illinois Department of Corrections, which I signed and I was released.
Okay, so when did you get out of prison?
2009 of August.
If the cops were right here, is there anything that you would like to say to them?
Well, I would tell the cops, basically that they have destroyed many people's lives or attempted to destroy many people's lives while affecting the African American community as a whole by locking up people that did not commit crimes and leaving individuals in society that were committing crimes.
True.
And basically, I would let them know that no integrity. If you can't trust the police, then who can you trust?
Exactly. So, another question. How about if the state's attorney, what is it that you would say to the state's attorney's office?
Well, I would basically request the state's attorney's office to end this nightmare of men and women that are still languishing behind prison walls. As I've stated, there is still 100 men that are still sitting inside of our prisons based off of tortures. These tortures occurred from 1972 until 1991 under John Burge. And to have these people still languishing inside of our prisons is an insult.
Okay, I thank you so much for your time and your patience, Mr. Clements. It was a pleasure doing this interview with you, and hopefully we'll get another chance to see you again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.